Hello, welcome to Talking Politics with Peter Beimers. I am Peter Beimers. If you like this sort of thing, like and subscribe, and click the bell for notifications, and feel free to share as well. All right, let's talk about vote splitting. The New Blue has been accused of being vote splitters. I've actually heard it while I'm out on the campaign trail. I've heard it from my social circles. I've even heard it in church, and even my own brother-in-law says we should not be running because we're splitting the votes. But you can only split the votes if your party holds similar views as other parties. Now, provincially, the Conservative Party is no longer conservative. They have abandoned conservative values, have adopted the federal Liberal Party values, so they more closely resemble the Liberal Party. And of course, there's not much difference today between the Liberal Party and the NDP. One's just a little more overt about their left-leaning beliefs than the other. But really, brass tacks, they're the same thing. The Green Party, they're pretty much the same thing. They just, as the Liberal Party and the NDP, they just put greater emphasis on the economy. Or not the economy, the environment. Hence, they're named the Green Party. So really, the Green Party, the NDP, the Liberals, and the Conservative Party of Ontario are four corners of the same cloth. No matter what corner you're grabbing the same thing to clean your face or wash your dishes or whatever. It's the same thing. The New Blue Party is different, significantly so in many areas. In spending, in taxation, smaller government, the view of life, that sort of thing. So really, it's not the New Blue Party who's splitting the votes. It's really the Ontario Conservative Party, the Liberals, NDP, Green Party. They're taking votes from each other. It's just basically who's the flavor of the day. Which corner of the cloth do you want to use to clean your dish first? Which, if you're cleaning a cup, which corner of the washcloth are you shoving into the cup first? That's basically the choice that Ontario has. Now, New Blue is a completely different cloth. We're our own. And we saw some vote-splitting shenanigans being admitted at the federal level at the federal election party we had recently, where the Green Party pulled out candidates in ridings where they knew it was going to be too close, where they knew they weren't going to win, but it was going to be too close to call, according to the polls, between the Liberal Party and the Conservative Party. So they pulled out quite a few candidates out of ridings where the too close to call was going to be, and they told their people vote for the Liberal Party because, well, they're the same thing anyway. They just don't have the greater emphasis on the environment that the Green Party does. So when all those votes were no longer there for the Green Party because they weren't there, they went to the Liberal Party and they won. That's one of the reasons why Carney won the minority government, because of Green Party shenanigans and agreements going on. Some have talked about that in Ontario, the Ontario Party is similar to the New Blue Party. Why don't you join? You two are splitting the votes, and truly the Ontario Party is the party of splitting votes between Conservatives. They're not only vote splitters, but vote stealers, and in a future time, I promise I'm going to dedicate a whole video, maybe more, to the Ontario Party, who they are, what they stand for, their leader. I don't begrudge the people who ran themselves. I think the people who actually ran, the majority of them are sincere, and they just don't know or refuse to know the foundation and the history of their own party and what's going on. But that's another video or two or three for another time. But the Ontario Party are the true vote splitters of Ontario between Conservatives, and they've fooled a lot of people, and they probably continue to will until they just go away, which is what they should need to do, in my opinion. So that's what vote splitting is. And in conclusion, the New Blue Party of Ontario is not a vote splitting party from the provincial Conservative Party. It's the Liberal Party and the NDP, the Greens, and the Ontario Provincial Party, Conservative Party splitting votes from each other. They're the ones who are dividing up the pie of the same pie. It's who's the flavor of the day of getting those votes. It's the same voters voting for the same people, just wearing different colored jackets. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications when new videos are uploaded, and feel free to share as well. Thanks for watching. I'm Peter Beimers, and we'll see you next time.